from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, patients first.
Let me check the time.
Patients first. The name.
You have a minute to get there.
17 South Jersey and Eastern Pennsylvania area medical centers.
I assume 10 minutes.
Manufacturing First Quality, a state-of-the-art manufacturing company located in King of Prussia, is searching for talented and motivated individuals to join their team. No experience necessary. On Wednesday, March 29th, First Quality will be hosting a job fair at their facility from 10 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. First Quality provides top career training, competitive wages, and exceptional benefits that start day one. To get your new career started today, visit firstquality.com and see you at the March 29th job fair.
That's Reporters Roundup. Listen each weekday at 12:30, 3:30, and 5. Friday, April 7th, be part of our studio audience as we broadcast live at 12:30 Shop at Liberty Place. All News All the Time is sponsored by the Haverford Trust Company. Quality investing for more than 3 decades.
I don't know it.
A1W News Time, 5:30.
I don't know it. I just see it coming out, coming from the church. And they had three children.
She said, please help me. And she came to my door and she banged on it. And I told her I was gonna call 911.
Neighbors say they heard a woman's frantic cries for help right before she was shot and killed. Authorities say her killer then turned the gun on himself. Good evening once again. I'm Wendy Davis.
What did the killer do?
A horrific scene unfolded early this morning in Shoemakersville. State police say a woman was shot and killed, and the shooter eventually turned the gun on himself. WFMZ's Alexander Hogan is live in Shoemakersville with the latest for us tonight. Alex.
Yes.
Listen here.
Wendy, neighbors say they peered out of windows in horror as a wounded woman made her way down this road from a house down the street. She made her way across the street. She'd been shot, and the shooter was following her.
Following
I
her.
heard someone yelling, so I went to the front door to check. Screams cut through the silence in Shoemakersville. And this lady was coming in my driveway, and she was yelling my name. Charity Groff called 911 as a woman she'd only met once before banged on her door, then ran around back. I heard a gunshot go off. 911 told me to go check on her, so I opened my inside door, and all I saw was that she was laying flat on my back porch.
And we found that Carol Zimmerman, she's 50 years old, from Mooresville, was deceased in the backyard.
State police identified the shooter as 61-year-old Gary Maurer, a neighbor of a property he owned in Paradise Avenue in Perry Township. Told 69 News he isn't surprised.
I'm sure everybody else is shocked, but we all knew he had other incidents in the past.
Maurer lived alone.
He was under stress with his mother, had just passed away like 2 weeks ago.
According to the victim's husband, Carol Zimmerman was helping Maurer with his late mother's bookkeeping at his other property in the 400 block of Chestnut Street.
We don't know why she was there at 1 o'clock this morning.
State police spent hours on scene. They found Maurer at 5 a.m.
And we looked inside the front door, and we saw Gary deceased inside the house.
Groff says she can't believe what happened. It's basically a miracle because I never opened the door. And I can't imagine if I did. This all happened just steps away from Perry Elementary School. State police searched for hours with a helicopter before finding Maurer inside the home just up this street. Live in Shoemakersville, Alexander Hogan, 69 News.
All right, thank you, Alex. And we'll continue posting
Shoemakers.
updates.
Is that near Lebanon?
No.
Hamburg.
A young girl at a church function more than a decade ago. WFMZ's Amanda Van Allen is joining us now live from the Berks County Services Center with more on that. Amanda.
So far, I have 4 minutes.
That man is behind bars. Now, authorities tell me his name is Jonathan Scott. I'm sorry, Buchanan. And I was told that he met the girl through a youth group. Authorities say this man, 34-year-old Jonathan Scott Buchanan, sexually assaulted a young girl during a church function. They say it happened back in October of 2006 here at St. John's Evangelical Lutheran Church in Sinking Spring. Buchanan, who was 26 at the time, was a subcontracted technical support guy at the church for a show. Authorities say he asked a 15-year-old girl to follow him downstairs to get some more equipment, but instead he took her to a dark room and fondled her. Later that same day, authorities say he drove her home and sexually assaulted the girl in the car. According to court documents, he also threatened her and told her not to tell anyone. The alleged assault was reported to both Childline and the Berks County Children and Youth Services. Now, we went to the church today to try to get a comment.
So far, I have 5 minutes.
Also, according to court paperwork, the pastor found out about the alleged sexual assault through a social media post. We are live tonight in Reading. Amanda Van Allen, 69 News.
Family, friends, and classmates are mourning the loss of a Kutztown High School student. The Kutztown Area School District says counselors were on hand at the high school today to help students and staff as they grieve the death of 18-year-old Casey Kunkel. Kunkel died in a crash in Lynn Township, Lehigh County, early Saturday morning.
Lehigh Valley.
Kunkel was in the 12th grade, and she was known for her spirit and her smile. Authorities say the body found in the Schuylkill River is that of a missing Kenhurst man. They say Bradley Barrett's body was found in the river yesterday, not far from Trooper Zorn's bar in Reading, where Barrett was last seen last month. Police say Barrett disappeared February 7th after leaving Trooper Zorn's. There is no word yet on how Barrett died. And the search for an elderly Rockland Township man who went missing also ended
possibly
tragedy.
poisoned.
Police say they found the body of 84-year-old Dallas.
That's the only other option I could think of.
Rockland Township yesterday afternoon. Officials say it appears that Inkstadt died of exposure. Inkstadt's family members say they last saw him Friday afternoon before he left his home to run errands. FBI Director James Comey is shooting down President Donald Trump's claims about wiretapping. Comey also says his agency is looking into possible ties between President Trump's campaign team and Russia. Comey says the investigation is part of a larger probe into the role Russia played in last